Okay. Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have a new problem to talk about. Let me just make it quite bigger, make the screen quite bigger. Okay, great. Okay, so we have problem number 67, 8 binary. We have given two binary strings, A and B, and we want to return the sum as a binary string. We have 1, 1, and 1, and we return 100. And if you do not know what's going on, or if you don't know what is a binary string, let's just let's just try to give some examples. So basically, a binary string is a string of characters where each character can only be either 0 or 1. In the context of binary representation, 0 is typically represents the binary digits for 0, and 1 represents the binary digits for 1. For example, we have some binary strings like that. Like for this is like an example for that. And maybe we can have like all ones, we can have all zeros, and we can have like whatever we want. A binary string are commonly used in computer science and mathematics to represent numbers in base 2, which is the binary numeral system. Each character in the string corresponds to binary digits, or we call byte. And when we read the string from left to right, you can interpret its binary numbers. For instance, the binary string of for example, let's just try to give an instance here. So binary string of 1010, let's just have this one, represents the binary number which is 10. Okay, in the decimal notation, because it corresponds to it doesn't know. There's no need to talk about how this works, but this is, you should know, this is how we do it. So we have numbers and we want to just move them to binary string, and after that let's see what will be the result. So the thing that we try to do, we define the add binary function that takes two binary strings, A and B, and we could just get the both lengths of the input string. So let's just do this one, because we want to make sure in our solution, I want to make sure that A is bigger than B. Okay, because you will see on how we will do this solution. And after that, I will try to ensure that A is longer than B. So I will say if n is smaller than m, I will add binary, I will return. So basically I will call the function again, but I will swap B with A, because basically I want to make sure that the first element is longer than the second. And you will know why, because first I will create a subarray, and this subarray will be empty array in the beginning, and after that I will create a carry, because we will need a carry for any adding, and we will we'll call it j, which will equals m, and this one we'll use as a pointer, m minus 1. And right now we will try to make a loop through A. So I will do for loop, let I equals 0 equals 0. No, not I will start from the end. So it will equals n minus 1, and I should be bigger than or equals 0, and I minus minus. And I will say I will do like if a statement here. So I'll say if the A dot character at I equals 1, because it's 0, 0, 1 equals 1, we add the carry will carry plus plus, Okay, if that wasn't the case, so I'll say if j bigger than -1 and b dot character at j, we'll do minus minus also to just just do it out of the way, equals 1, we will add maybe carry plus plus. You could just ignore that and just make it carry plus plus and j minus minus. You can do it like that, j minus minus. You can do this as well, but I'm just making easier for us to do. We will say, okay, we just add the carry. We just make sure that we add all the ones here. So right now we want to make sure that, like, let's talk about what we have done here. So basically we create a subarray to store the results. This is the purpose. And after that we initialize a variable called carry to 0, which will be used to keep track of the carry during the addition. We initialize j to n-1, which will be used to iterate through the string b in reverse order. Okay. So here we want to talk about, we want to enter the loop and iterates backward through the string a, starting from the rightmost character, because we're going backwards. Okay. So we check if the current character in a is 1. If it is 1, we increment the carry variable. And also we check j if it's greater than -1. This meaning there are characters left in b. Because if j is not, it's -1 or small, that means there is no characters at all in b. So here we make sure that, and if there are current character in b, and the current character is 1, if both conditions are met, we increment the carry and we take 1 from j. Okay. So after that, we want to calculate the sum of the current bit and the carry and append the results either 0 or 1 to the subarray. So let's see how we can do that. So in order we do that, first we will just make like if the carry moduled by 2 equals 1. If that was the case, that means we have 1. So sub dot push 1, else sub dot push will be 0. Okay. And after that I will say the carry, it will be carry will equals math dot flow carry divided by 2. And I guess we finished the for loop right now. And after that I'll say, okay, if carry equals 1, maybe we have the left carry was 1, I will dot push 1, and this is an important thing because we started from right to left. We should just make a reverse, sub dot reverse, and we return sub dot join. So let's just talk about what we have done in this section. So we calculate the sum of the current bit basically here and carry and append the results to either 0 and 2. So basically if the carry moduled by 2 is equals 1, that means we add 1, otherwise we add 0. And after that, we update the carry by dividing it by 2, effectively shifting the carry to the next bit. Okay. After the loop finishes, check if there is a remaining carry out of 1. If there is, append 1 to the subarray. And after that, we reverse the subarray to obtain the binary result in the correct order. And in the end, we join the elements. We join the elements of the subarray into the single string and return it as a final result. So this is how it works basically. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Before I say that's it for this video, let's run it. Maybe it's not working. Let's submit it. Let's see if it's works. Yeah, it's not bad. It's working. I'm beating 63. This doesn't bad. So that's it for this video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you guys in future problems.